Welcome back to Luke's Final Word here. We're going to keep going with my MJ mini-series here because, I just didn't have enough time yesterday. I've got to keep going with this, and I'm getting comments like crazy as far as these. I'm not getting comments like crazy, just getting a couple of them. But a couple of them I need to talk about here, too. Okay, so here we go. Yesterday I told you just how much of a complete jerk this guy really is, and really how much of a complete tool he is. He is beyond belief. He really is. Now, keeping going here with this, no one in my family likes him. No one sensible in my family likes him. Not even. He's marrying my cousin, as I told you yesterday, who we're going to call E, because I failed to give her a nickname. We're going to call her E. So, MJ is marrying E. And her sister, E's sister, I don't have a name for her yet. I know, I should. We'll just call her, we'll call her K. We'll call her KD. KD hates him too. I mean, they make out in front of her on the couch. I mean, E and MJ love doing that. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't think of any other word for it. It's crazy. And she's marrying him. And Boomer, yeah, she wants to marry him. I don't know why, but hey, she does. The only possible reason I can come up with is that she does not realize how much of a jerk this guy really is. I mean, he's beyond belief. And, okay, so my girlfriend goes to church, too, with E and KD, and occasionally MJ will come with. Now, MJ actually came to church without her. He came to church without E. Now, E works at Wendy's in Lakewood, and she's one of them. I think she's one of the managers there. If not, she's one of the assistant managers. And she had to work afternoon, and she's closed, so she was sleeping. So that's why she didn't come. But apparently, MJ was having a conversation with the pastor and one of his friends, which surprises me because he has friends. Oh, he has friends. Oh no. I don't really think they're his friend. I really honestly don't. It surprised me if they really were. I'm sorry. It's just I was surprised when he actually got a job a year later after deciding he was gonna. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff to cover. Anyway, back to this conversation. Apparently, he hates cops. Now, if you know anything about my family, that's not a good thing to hate. My dad's a cop. I'm going to school to be a cop. My friend's going to school to be a cop. One of them's going to go to school to be a judge. Dan, you'll be a good judge. Don't worry. Maybe someday I'll arrest this guy and you can prosecute him. That would be hilarious, actually, if either myself or Korey arrested him and he had to be prosecuted. I want you, Dan, to be the prosecutor. I want you, Dan Shields, to be the prosecutor, to be the judge, to be whoever puts this guy away, because that would be hilarious. I don't know what to do with him. I really don't. He's just... Okay, so, for the longest time, too, come Christmas time, around Christmas time, we were cousins, MJ came out this year with E and KD and their parents, because we usually all go over to my grandparents' house, we help them set up the tree, because, they're old, and they have a little bit of harder time doing that stuff. They don't like to admit it, but they really are. Now, every time that E and KD's mother, which is my dad's sister, anytime my aunt would ask me to do something, because I was taller usually than most everyone else, MJ took it upon himself to quickly say, don't worry about it, I got it. Or not even say that, just rush and do it before I could even stand up, before I could even think about doing it. He would rush over and do it before I would even get the chance. Now, I think he's trying to prove himself at this stage of the game. This is about Christmas time. No, this was about Thanksgiving. This is the night after Thanksgiving. The night of Thanksgiving, actually. Because we usually go over after, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to know. But the night after Thanksgiving, we all go over, set up the tree. But he would rush and do this before I could get the chance. Now, it's not really a big deal, but it's a big enough deal to the point where it bothers me. I mean, he's not a part of the family. He is not a part of the family. Doesn't matter. There's no such thing as a cousin-in-law. There's no such thing as a nephew-in-law or a niece-in-law or there's no such thing. It's father-in-law, mother-in-law, sister or brother-in-law. That's as far as it goes as far as I'm concerned. There's no grandchild-in-law. I mean, technically there is, but no. That's not the way it goes. He is not a part of the family. He is not my cousin-in-law. I don't want him as a cousin-in-law. I don't even like this guy. He would rush and do things. Now, later on, in between now and Christmas is when he proposed. About a week later, he proposed. She said yes. I mean, she's all, oh my goodness, I'm getting married. And now, all of a sudden, this is going to his head. He got himself an engagement ring. He wears an engagement ring. Not just E, but he wears an engagement ring. Why? I don't know. I have no freaking clue. He wears an engagement ring. He wears an engagement ring. Think about that. He wears an engagement ring. He's a guy. Girls wear engagement rings. Now, if you know anybody that wears an engagement ring and is a guy, please post a comment or shoot me a message, something. Let me know about this because I want to know if there's more than just this guy wearing an engagement ring. He's the only guy that wears an engagement ring as far as I know of. But anyway, I got to keep going here in 7.5 minutes. So, anyway, later on, he spent the night, Christmas Eve to Christmas Day, so he could come to my family's Christmas Day celebration. He's not a part of the family. He's not a part of the family. But he did it anyway, and they were okay with it. Now, an engaged couple spending the night together, well, they're already making out in front of KD here. Blows my mind. Why would they allow that? I mean, I some of you guys don't have a problem with it. I really don't. But at this stage in the game, I mean, I don't know. Just, I don't know anymore with him. He is a complete toolbox, Dan, yeah. Anyway, this whole engagement thing is going to his head. It really is. I mean, he's acting like he's better than me. He's acting like he's better than everyone else because he's getting engaged. And now, time for the final word. He thinks he's better than everyone else. That's basically the final word for the day. He is crazy. He's still a complete toolbox. And if anything more, I've kind of lost all shred of respect for this guy. I can't stand him until he gets his little life straightened around there and knows what's going on. And he's getting married in September, by the way. September 4th. That's my dad's birthday. And they're getting married on his birthday when they fully knew what it was. So, today, I think I'm going to let you guys get the final word. I want to know what your final take right now, as of right now, is on MJ. Post a comment below. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.